Anyway, that's enough of that then. Hello there, good morning. How are you today then? My name is Karen, as always. My name is Karen, and here we are here with Get Moving at 11 o'clock every weekday because, you know, that's what we do. Get Moving is all about helping people with mobility issues to move better, get some exercise, get some strength, get some fitness, and get some life back into their lives. It's fantastic. It really is good. Every weekday, as I say, 11 o'clock, you can find me here. And if you happen to miss it, you know, for whatever reason, don't worry, because guess what? If you click up there somewhere, up in the description, there's a link to the website which has got all the old archive videos archived there, because that's what an archive does. It archives things, and this archives videos. So I've got an interruption in the background again, I'm sorry. So I'm really sorry if you hear strange noises, it's bleating away from the background. So I apologise in advance. So yeah, click up there if you want. Archive videos there. Also it tells you all about what Get Moving is all about. If you are unsure about who we are, what we do, click there, it'll answer everything. So oh, by the way, I'm being totally professional this morning. See, there's that strange noise again. I do apologise. I am being totally professional this morning, and I'm not going to talk about any innuendo about exercise equipment. But we will be using a ball again today. So you've got a minute or two now to go grab it, okay? It is Wobble Wednesday. And this is where we practice our balancing. So obviously, this is going to be geared more towards people who are standing and want to improve their balance. But if you are seated, if you can't stand, don't worry, we've got alternatives for you. I'll show you them in a sec now. But people who are balancing today, go get your ball. In fact, everybody, go get your ball, because we're all going to use the ball today, but mostly the people who are balancing. So come on, scurry off. While you're scurrying off and getting the ball, people who are seated, the two exercises that you're going to alternate between today are the elephant ears and the sit-ups. Again, we've done these before. We know, stay put ball. We know about these. We know how to do these. Elephant ears, it's all about posture, sitting tall. So you're going to pop your hands behind your head. I'm going to do this from the side just to show you now. So common thing if we're seated is the slouch. So we're going to pop our hands behind our head, and the elephant ears is we're going to lift our chest up and pull our elbows right back like so. Hold it for a second or so, and then relax, and then repeat again. Chest up, elbows back, pin them back, hold it for a second, and then relax. Seen from the front, it's kind of where the elephant ears comes from. These elbows are like elephant ears as they lift up and back like so. Hold it for a second and then relax. So the first exercise you're going to do is elephant ears. The second one you're going to alternate between is the sit-up. Again, we've done it before. Don't forget, sit forwards, away from any backrest behind you. There's got to be, imagine there's no, actually make sure there is a backrest, be sensible, okay? But imagine there's no backrest back there. We are holding ourselves tall, okay? And the sit-up is we're going to lean back as far as we go until we touch a backrest, and then we're going to sit back up again. We're going to use our stomach muscles. Sitting back, and then sitting up, and then repeating like so. So elephant ears and the sit-up. They're the two exercises you're going to do if you are seated. If you are standing, we're going to be doing a balancing on one leg with a ball, okay? So we've got three options, and these they get progressively harder, okay? So the first one, standing on one leg and then just passing the ball hand to hand like so. Simple as that. The bigger the pass, the harder it becomes because it knocks us off balance a little bit. So this is a bit harder. Whoa, there we go. This is a bit easier. Or we can stand on one leg and we can bounce the ball on the floor like so. Again, that distracts our mind a little bit, gets us to multitask. Or if you've got a wall handy, you can balance on one leg and pass the ball or bounce the ball back and forth off the wall. Your choice which version you do. That's the kind of progression that goes. It's easier with a small pass there, a little bit harder with a bigger pass, bit more interesting with a bounce on the floor, and a bit more interesting again with a bounce off the wall. You decide which version you want to do, okay? We're going to alternate between one leg and the other. It's a very good chance you'll have one leg which is better than the other don't worry. Make sure you're solid, make sure you're secure, make sure you're safe. Set up whatever safety nets, metaphorical safety nets you need. Stand next to a wall or something solid or someone solid. Make sure you're safe, but then give it a go. It's worth it. So they are the exercises we're going to be doing. Okay, we're going to alternate those between all the other exercises because I'm going to take 2 seconds now just to explain. Wobbling is good. This is called Wobble Wednesday. Balancing is all about being able to wobble. If we never wobble, we never learn how to wobble, and then we just fall over. Wobbling is actually us regaining our balance. So we practice the hell out of it. We wobble as much as we can. We don't fall over. Falling over is obviously bad, but wobbling is what we're after, okay? Anyway, so what we got first of all, marching on the spot. So if you are seated, you're going to be marching on the spot like so, getting your knees up. Keep your body nice and tall, but get your knees up, marching away. If you're standing, you'll be marching on spot while standing. This is the first bit of balance here. Standing on one leg and just marching. A small move was easier. A big move, it'll be harder. I'm going to do about 20 repetitions. You're going to do whatever you can do in that time. If you are not very well, then do a few. If you are a carer or something, then get on your feet, do the bloody work with us as well. Well done. And you can do more than that. Are you ready? 20 times ish. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. It's marching on the spot, getting our knees up as high as we can. As always, the bigger the move, the better. The bigger the move, the harder. The bigger the move, the more challenging. And the bigger the move, the more likely we are to wobble. But as I've mentioned before, and I will mention again, I swear to God I'll mention this again, wobbling is good. That's the whole point of Wobble Wednesday. 19 and 20. Excellent. So our first balance exercise then. So if you're seated, elephant ears. This one, sit tall, chest up, elbows back, and repeat and repeat. Okay, that's if you're seated. If you're standing, balancing on one leg, I'm going to balance on my right leg for this one. We're going to do 20 seconds of this, okay? Again, passing, bouncing on the floor, bouncing against the wall, your choice. 20 seconds worth though. I'm standing on my right leg in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So, a small pass is easier. A bigger pass is harder because that's going to knock me off balance, make me wobble a bit more. But as I say, wobbling is good. Bouncing on the floor is interesting as well because that can move me around like so, make me move, and that's our time. That's 20 seconds. Well done. So from there, moving straight on to our next exercise. Everybody, whether we are seated, whether we are standing, it makes no difference. We're all doing this one. Shoulder rolls. Rolling the shoulders back if we can, elbows, and if we can, arms. 20 times. Everybody gets stuck in. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Shoulders up and back. And again, small moves are fine. Start off with small, gradually build up. And if you can, you start getting your elbows a bit higher because this is fantastic. You can sort of use your body as a guide. Are the elbows coming up to shoulder height? Maybe as you get better, the elbows come up to eye height. As you get better, they come up to sort of top of the head height until eventually you're going really, really high and the hands start coming up and your arms start brushing against your ears. So the bigger the move, the better. But as always, the shoulder blades are going to pinch back behind us. Now, I was going over this with somebody just the other day, wasn't I, Janet? Talking all about shoulder blades and how important they are, and really, trust me, they are really important. So we're going to bang on a lot about it. One more repetition. That will be our 20. Well done. So if we're seated, the sit up next. Again, sit your bum as far forward in the chair as you can. Sit back and sit up. If you're standing and balancing, I am going to be standing on my left leg now. 20 seconds worth. Got your ball? In 3, 2, 1, off we go. So again, a small pass is easier, a bigger pass is harder. Bouncing is nice and interesting, focuses the mind nicely, or bouncing it off a wall. losing my balls there. Passing the ball back and forth. Your choice which. And that is our 20 seconds of balancing. Well done. Moving straight on to knee bends. Everybody again. Seated or standing, everybody. If you're seated, kick your feet out. Straighten those knees. If you're standing, again, balancing on one leg. It's all about balance. Kicking the heels back to your bum. Bending the knees. 20 times, everybody. In 3, 2, 1, away we go. Bending or straightening the knees. Keep them moving nicely. Standing on one leg as we're doing it. Balancing on one leg as we do it. Now, as you see, as I kick from one side to the other, you see how my body is shifting, swaying from one side to the other? We've done the sway in previous Wobble Wednesdays. By the way, if you want to see the previous videos, you know what to do. Up there is the link. It goes and shows you all the old videos we've ever done. I think are we coming up to 3,500 videos now? I think it's about that, approximately 3,500 videos we've done now. I think that's 15 kicks though. So there's tens of thousands of videos you can watch, including all the Wobble Wednesdays. Okay, next one, what have we got up to? Elephant ears again. If you're seated, again, it's all about sitting tall, not slouching. So hands behind your head, chest up, elbows back, elbows back. Yeah, that's the one, isn't it? I got myself confused. Easily done. If we're standing, I am going to be standing on my right leg and passing and bouncing the ball for 20 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So again, passing it back and forth, side to side nicely. The bigger the move, see how that knocks me off balance and I have to wobble a bit more. Wobbling is good because all that wobbling is me forcing my body to get good at regaining my balance. We can bounce it or bounce it off the wall, your choice. That's our time. Fantastic. Where we get up to now? We've got double tap. So everybody, if you're seated, knee comes up twice. 1, 2, 1, 2. So same idea as the elephant ears. Don't let, when the knee comes up, don't let your body slouch down and crumple like that. That's not a good look. We're going to be nice and tall there. Think Superman, think Wonder Woman, think tall, think knees high for that double. If we're standing, you gotta love the double tap when we're up here. Standing tall again, a double tap, knees high there, balancing all the time. 3, 2, 1, off we go. 20 repetitions of these. Knee comes up, as big a move as you can manage, the bigger the better. If you need to make it a bit easier, if it's too difficult, make it smaller move. That's fine. But we are working towards a bigger move. That's where we're heading. That's the view you should see on the horizon over there. Just over there, in the sunset over there. You doing a nice big, high double tap like that, balancing solid as a rock. That's where we're heading towards. So I think that's 10, halfway. So keep it on going. Getting your knees up, sitting or standing tall, balancing on one leg. Again, you can see my body weight shifting, swaying from side to side as I do this. That is how I and how you are going to keep your balance, by shifting your body weight side to side. One more, I think. 20, fantastic. Sit-ups if you are seated. Don't forget, sit forward, empty space behind you, sit back, sit up. If we're standing, what have we got here? Left leg. I'm standing on my left leg for 20 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Passing the ball. There we go. So that wobbling is good. Bouncing it from side to side if you like. Chucking it against the wall. Wait. Totally losing the ball. I'll be back. That is the ultimate wobble there. There we go. And that's it. But that was a good example actually. I didn't fall, but I did wobble. And that is fantastic work for that leg. I mean, clearly I didn't just make a cock up then. I did that deliberately. quiet. I did that deliberately just to demonstrate, because I like to demonstrate things. Squats next. No, I tell a lie. Grab your ball, everybody. Seated exercise, the one we've been doing so far this week. So everybody, sit yourself down, grab your ball on the floor, foot on top. Again, make sure this foot doesn't just fall off or collapse. You've got to have good control now. Good control of that foot on top of that ball. Can you see that? I'm not quite sure you can. Good control of that foot on top of the ball there. Lean forward. I'm going to do 10 on one side and 10 on the other side. Join in with me, okay? We're going to push down, crush the ball, try and pop it and relax 10 times with me, okay? I hope you're ready. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Push down and relax. Push down. See the ball bulging there? That's what we're after. We're going to try. Imagine you're pumping a foot pump or something. You're going to be pushing down hard on the ball there and relaxing. Pushing down hard, using the muscles in your legs. Squeeze it down hard and relax. And we've nearly done on this side. We've got 3 more left on this side. That's number 8 there. So push, push, push. 9, push down hard, and one more time for fun. 10, and relax. Okay, same thing other side. Use my other leg for this next 10. So again, control where your foot is on top. Don't let it just fall off. You've got to have really good control, because that ball will wobble around. That's the theme of today, wobbling. Control that foot. Make it in the center there. You need your body weight forwards. It won't really work when you sat back there. You've got to be forwards, and we're going to push down hard and relax. Again, I'm going to do 10 on this side. I hope you're ready, because I'm going now. In 3, 2, 1, off you go. Push down hard and repeat. So we're using the muscles in the back half of the leg, the hamstrings there, the bum back there. They're the ones that are working to push down. Try and make that ball pop down hard like that. Like I said, imagine you're pumping up a tire or something. That's another way of thinking about it. Just shove down hard. And we've got 2 left. Number 9, and 1 more for fun. 10, and relax. And that's it. So that's the exercise we'll be doing all this week. So I'd say we'll be using bits of kit throughout all the exercises now. That's the one we're going to be practicing this week. Let me know how that exercise goes for you in the comments below. Let me know if it's hard, if it's easy, difficult, whatever. Okay, let us know in the comments below, and we can help you improve it. Okay, so where do we get up to? Elephant ears. If you are seated, hands behind the head, chest up, elbows back, and release and repeat. Okay, elephant ears. If we're standing, I'm going to be standing on my right leg, and I may or may not demonstrate things going wrong to you again. It depends how I feel. Okay, 20 seconds worth. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. So my right leg, again, I'm bouncing or passing back and forth or bouncing against a wall. Who knows what I'll be doing? But this wobbling, which I am doing, is my body learning, getting lots of experience, lots of practice at regaining my balance and not falling over. And we get good at with experience. That's our time. Okay, squats and sit stands. If you're seated, Tony, I'm looking at you again. Time to stand up. Feet come back underneath you. Body weight forwards. Use your hands if you want to help. That's fine. But this is a leg exercise, so make sure the majority of the work goes through the legs. Okay, you push the legs down hard. Okay, common mistake I've seen when people were standing, they have their feet too far in front and their weight too far back here. No one is ever going to stand up from this position. I am never going to. It's not going to happen. I can't even try. It's not going to happen. Feet back, weight forwards. This is the position we need to be in, okay? And then we can stand up. Of course, if we are standing already, squat time. Squatting down and up, okay? Ready? 20 times. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Sitting back and down, standing tall. So these squats, there's an imaginary chair behind me there. Now I said with the people who are doing the sit stand, you have to get your body weight forwards to do the sit stand, because otherwise it won't work. You'll see that I'm having to get my body weight forwards here. See how my body weight is forwards here to do these squats? It's exactly the same. If I had my bum and my body weight back there, I'm not going to show you because I'm going to fall over. I'm not silly, I'm not going to do that. I need my body weight forwards to be able to keep my balance. The bum goes back and the body comes forwards. It's all about just balancing our weight over our feet. That's all we're doing really. If the body weight is too far back, I'll fall backwards. If the body weight is too far forward, I'll fall forward. It needs to be balanced over the middle of my feet. Then I'm rock solid. I'm awesome then. And so will you be. Yeah, be like me. That's what you want to be. Aspire to be like me. That's what we all do, isn't it? That's why you have posters of me on the wall. And I'm looking at you, Mark. Yeah, that's 20. So, balance time again. What we got up to? Sit-ups. If we are seated, sit-ups. Sit back and sit tall. If we're balancing, I'm standing on my left leg. Ready to wobble? 3, 2, 1, off we go. So again, wobbling is good. Wobbling is me teaching my body to not fall over. Because at some point in our lives, we are going to lose our balance and nearly fall over. We have to learn how to recover from these places. And this is where the wobbling comes in. That's our time, well done. What do we got next? Tightrope walking and ankle mobility. If you are seated, ankles. So, getting your ankles moving. Not just, that's not good enough, quite frankly. It's not good. I don't do that. Bend the ankle, point the ankle. Bend it, point it. The heel is going to touch the floor, and then the toes are going to touch the floor. The heel and then the toes. Huge movement out of that ankle joint, okay? If you're standing, tightrope walking time, you know the drill by now. Set yourself up. Best done along the side of a back of the sofa or along the side of a table, something like that. By now, every single one of you, I know for a fact, has spray painted a line along the carpet. We're going to use that line. It's always there. It's useful, okay? If you haven't done it yet, let me know. I'll come over to your place and I will spray paint that line. I don't mind. It's good. I've got some cans. It's great. So feet wide is easier. Feet narrow is harder. Heel toe, walking on that imaginary tightrope with me. Everybody, off we go forwards. Heel toe, heel toe. Now, again, the theme of today, the theme of Wobble Wednesday, wobbling is good. So let your body wobble. Let it sway. Let your legs, let your arms help you keep your balance. Wobble as much as you want, as long as you don't fall over. And the same thing going backwards. Of course, this time, obviously, it's toes, heels, toes, heels. But again, the same idea. You can wobble, you can sway, you can let your arms and legs do whatever they need to do to help you regain your balance. Because that's what wobbling is. The act of wobbling is regaining your balance. And that is what's the important bit. One more time going forwards, heel toe, off you go. Wobble as much as you need. Think of it as on a bike. We sort of, we move a steering wheel, we wobble, we sway, we swerve around, because that's what keeps our balance on the bike. That wobbling keeps us on the bike. And going backwards, same thing again. Toes, heels, toes, heels. It's exactly the same thing for our feet when we're on our feet. This wobbling, this swaying keeps us on our feet and stops us from falling on our bum or falling on our head or falling wherever. Wobbling is vital. And there we go. Time. Well done. Elephant ears. If you're seated, hands behind your head, chest out, elbows back. If we're standing, I'm standing on my right leg now. Wobbling on my right leg. 20 seconds in. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So bouncing on the floor, along the wall, from one hand to the other, your choice which. But again, I am deliberately knocking myself off balance, forcing my body to regain. I am wobbling all over the shop, which is a really good thing. 20 seconds of wobbling, it's too easy. We have to double it next week, I swear to God. Okay, fast feet. Oh my God, I'm gonna get out of breath now. Fast feet. Okay, I'm resetting my timer for 10 seconds. Okay, 2 rounds of 10 seconds. If you are seated, fast feet. Castanets, whip them out. Shake your castanets for me now. Like so, okay? Fast feet. If we're standing, like so. Heart's going to race now. 2 loads of 10 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Nice quick feet. Going forwards if you want. Quick feet going backwards. But keep them going. Boom. Simple as that. 10 seconds done. We're going to do 10 more seconds. Round 2, because we know the second time is always better than the first time. Are you ready? Quick feet. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Quick feet. Again, forwards or backwards. We can go one way like a crab. We can go the other way like a different crab. We can move our feet and time. There we go. Nicely done. Sit-ups if you're seated. Sit-ups. If we're standing, it's left leg time. Let me reset my timer. 20 seconds. Sorry, there's an audience in the background. Can't trust audiences. They're making noises. So bouncing or balancing. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Again, bouncing, passing off the wall. The whole idea is to deliberately make ourselves wobble so that we have to really work hard to regain our balance and not fall over. We're getting loads of experience at not falling over, and we get good at what we experience. Okay, what we got? Sit-ups. Did I get that one right? No. Okay then. Shadow boxing. I'm getting mixed up there. Shadow boxing. So fists up, punching high, punching low, punching around, punching up, punching down. Basically, remember what you saw, I don't know, Indiana Jones or James Bond do in the movies? Do that now, okay? 3 rounds of 20 seconds. Shadow boxing, okay? If we're standing, definitely put the priority on moving the feet, okay? 3, 2, 1, off we go. 20 seconds. And again, if we're standing, prioritize your footwork. Shuffle forwards, shuffle back, move to the side or the other side. Keep your feet moving. So normally we concentrate on the arms, but for today, if you're standing, concentrate on your feet. Time. Okay, that is round 1 done. Hopefully your breathing is up a little bit. Get ready for round 2 of 3. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. And again, fast hands if we're seated, fast legs if we're standing. Quick feet, nice and nimble, like a ballet dancer. Like a little pirouetting person in the tights and everything. Punching away nicely. Nearly there. So, we are there. Time. That is round 2 done. We have 1 round left. So give your best shot. In 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Punching away nicely. Nice fancy footwork. Side step, change direction, turn behind, keep things moving. Punching high, punching low, punching around, knock them down. Heavy breathing. And time. Well done. And our last bit now, which what we got. If we are seated, your final one. Elephant ears. If we're standing, the last exercise of the day, last exercise of the session, on my right foot. Are we ready for 20 seconds? The last bit. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So I'm running out of different ways to say this. So I'll just repeat what I've said at the start. Wobbling is good. do more wobbling. Don't be afraid of wobbling. That's an interesting thing, being afraid. I mentioned something about confidence yesterday. Time. That's it. So yes, if any of you are a bit nervous about balance, totally understandable, by the way, totally understandable. But if any of you are a bit nervous, a bit unsure about the confidence bit of balancing, I did a little description of how I build confidence in myself and other people. I did a little video thing yesterday. You can have a look back there. I stuck it on my website, so again, if you want, the link is up there. Okay. But that is our Wobble Wednesday. And just to sound really boring, wobbling is good. Don't be afraid of wobbling. Embrace wobbling. Wobble as much as you can. Clearly, don't fall over. Falling over is bad. I stress that a lot. But wobbling is really good. Make sure you wobble. So I hope that went well for everybody. I hope you're okay. I hope you're nice and warm. I hope your breathing is up. I hope you've worked your muscles. I hope you feel good. Don't forget, it is going to be Thinking Thursday tomorrow. Not just going through the motions. We're going to use our brain and think our way through it. Especially for my stroke survivors out there, cannot stress it enough. Using our brain is going to be so vital for our rehab. It is not... No, I'm not going to say that. Going through the motions is okay. That is level 1. Fine, fantastic. However, for my stroke survivors out there, I know I want you on level 2. Thinking about it, okay? So, Thinking Thursday, tomorrow, 11 o'clock. Don't forget, as always, up there's the links to the website, the archive to all the old videos, my little wittering talk about self-confidence, that's up there too. There is the donate link. I had to read it there. There's a donate link up there if you want to chuck a buck my way. That's really kind. Thank you very much. I mean it. It's really kind. But you can do it up there if you like. Down there's a share video, because let's face it, not only does Mark want a poster of me on the wall, because he's got a poster of me on the wall, haven't you, Mark? So let other people know that they also want to have posters of me on their walls, and they can only do that if they see the video. So please, that share button down there, share it out, tell your friends and families, I don't know, stick it on a big billboard or something. Do you reckon? Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, people use billboards still these days, don't they? Stick a big poster of me on a billboard. That'll do nice. I appreciate that. That's kind. That's very kind. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now. Bloody well done. Seriously, you do awesome. Keep going. Do the best you can, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Thinking Thursday, 11 o'clock. Thank you very much. I'll see you later. Bye bye.